Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma and likewise in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. As the previous Buddhas embraced the enlightened mind and progressed on the Bodhisattva's path, I too, for the benefit of all sentient beings, give birth to bodhicitta and apply myself to accomplish the stages of the path. Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dhamma and likewise in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. As the previous Buddhas embraced the enlightened mind and progressed on the Bodhisattva's path, I too, for the benefit of all sentient beings, give birth to bodhicitta and apply myself to accomplish the stages of the path. In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. May all mother sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Supplication for Lord Jesus on page 16.
Unequaled refuge, ornament of the world, your fame pervades the 3,000 worlds. You are the victor of Ajadara, without a doubt. I bow at the feet of the Father, Jigten Sungam. Continually I think of no one but you, compassionate one. Grant your blessings, dispel the darkness that surrounds my heart. Please bless me so that I realize the unelaborated nature of mind.
Okay. So again, with a good motivation, and then we will be reciting King of the Aspiration prayer. Maybe you can read this morning the Sargama, the Golden Temple Supplication, the English one.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. I'm going to read the other version, the version from the Yellow Sadhana. Okay. In the celestial palace of the victorious ones of the three times, which is the mandala of the ultimate reality of primordial pure mind, on the self-manifesting immutable throne, I look at the supreme self-arisen Lama. The instant I perceive that great bliss Dharmadhatu, I am led across the vast ocean of samsara and arrive at the blissful pure state. I will look at the supreme Lama who is meaningful to behold. Just by remembering that refuge, all afflicting emotions, thoughts, and the hordes of Mars are vanquished. To the Lama who is victorious over enemies, I will look unwaveringly with the eye of wisdom. You are surrounded by the victorious ones and their retinue of the 10 directions and 3 times. Seated on the lion throne of fearlessness, lotus, sun, and moon, I will look with joy at your body adorned with all the major and minor marks. Inseparable from the 3 kayas, ultimate reality of the mind, Vajradhara. To you, the great blissful one, I manifest my body infinitely like gathering clouds, and earnestly beseeching, I prostrate and go for refuge with great devotion. Your body, the nature of precious bodhicitta, is inseparable from the Buddhas of the 3 times, manifesting over all the Buddha fields, and within your body all the Buddha fields manifest. I prostrate to your glorious body. With your pure melodious speech, like the ocean of Amrita, you show the unborn nature of all phenomena, thereby destroying the king mountain of views. I prostrate to your indestructible Vajra speech. In the mandala of the immutable mind beyond thought, unmoving from the equanimity state of Dharmadhatu, you possess the wisdom power of knowing the 3 times. I prostrate to you the non-dual self-perfection. The qualities of your body, speech, and mind cannot be exhausted, even if expressed by all the Buddhas in all the oceans of Kalpas. I prostrate to you who possesses these limitless qualities. Until the ocean of samsara is exhausted, you possess the manifold, effortlessly arising, unceasing, supreme activities that ripen all sentient beings. I prostrate to the Lama, the supreme refuge. To you I manifest an ocean of offerings that please the victorious ones and ripen all sentient beings. And having filled the whole realm of Dharmadhatu, I make this supreme unceasing offering. From the great glorious heart palace, limitless rays of bodhicitta emanate, filling without exception all the pure lands in the 10 directions, manifesting limitless, beautiful offering goddesses who hold water, flowers, incense lamps, wonderful scents, and food. From the clouds of offerings manifest the rain of offerings to please the Buddhas of the 3 times. I offer this to all the Buddhas of the 3 times, filling the spheres of all the realms. Rays of umbrellas, banners, badans, canopies, musical sounds, cloth, precious jewels, medicine, and grains manifest from the body of the victorious one. I offer these various clouds of offerings, boundless as the ocean, the 7 precious royal articles like the chakra and so on, the 7 semi-precious ones like the house and so on, the auspicious substances and the substances of the cities. Please accept these offerings which have arisen from the 2 accumulations. Furthermore, all things throughout the limitless Buddha fields that are possessed or not possessed, these offerings and all wealth that can be offered, I behold them all in my mind and offer them all to the Lama. The very pure mandala of the 3 kayas, completely filled with faultless possessions, I offer these pure lands of the Buddhas of the 3 times. Please accept this offering, you compassionate one. To you, protector, I offer my body, speech, mind, all wealth equal to space without exception, and all the virtues accumulated in the 3 times. Please accept these, you compassionate one, for the benefit of all sentient beings. To the Vajra goddesses of form, sound, smell, taste, and touch, by seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and remembering them, the 3 obscurations of sentient beings are purified. I offer these. Please accept them, stainless victor. Vajrabhati, the essence of form, the supreme goddess of fully purified ignorance, I offer to the eyes of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. Vajra mind, the essence of sound, the supreme goddess of fully purified hatred, I offer to the ears of the Lama, Lord of Dharma, please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. Vajra quality, the essence of smell, the supreme goddess of fully purified arrogance, I offer to the nose of the Lama, Lord of Dharma, please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. Vajra speech, the essence of taste, the supreme goddess of fully purified desire, I offer to the tongue of the Lama, Lord of Dharma, please accept this in the bliss of non-duality. Vajra activity, the essence of touch, the supreme goddess of fully purified jealousy, I offer to the body of the Lama, Lord of Dharma, please accept this in the bliss of non-duality. Primordial Vajra emptiness, the essence of all phenomena, the supreme goddess of fully purified mind is such, I offer to the mind of the Lama, Lord of Dharma, please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The supremely victorious ones, inseparable from the skillful means and wisdom, the assembly of the 5 families of the Dhyani Buddhas with consorts, together filling the limitless skies, I offer this. Please accept this great bliss. From the ocean-like samadhi, equanimity of all phenomena, liberating all sentient beings from within the ocean of unshakable activities. Accept these offerings, all the assembly of bodhisattvas who possess all the Buddha fields, grinding teeth, fierce faces, confident postures, annihilating the hordes of Mars with the roar of Hung and Pe. These wrathful expressions manifest out of immeasurable compassion. Please accept these offerings, you who are pristine wisdom wrathfulness. Myriad clouds of outer, inner, and secret offerings in the boundless mandala of the absolute reality of mind, where all distinctions are dissolved into the non-dual, unchanging nature. To you I make this unsurpassed offering, the offering of suchness. The ultimate reality of all phenomena is the stainless, pure mind as such. Whatever arose through the confusion of hatred and attachment, in the duality of I and other, good and bad, I confess each one by one. May it all be completely purified. The great assemblies of the victorious ones of the 3 times and the noble ones, the unceasing wheel of the 2 accumulations, all the virtues of sentient beings without exception, I rejoice in them fully with delight. You, protector, fully turn the wheel of undefiled Dharma with the language of ocean-like melodious sound. In the worlds of the 10 directions, I beseech you to ripen all sentient beings without exception. All the protectors who abide in all the realms until the exhaustion of space sphere, fill all your commitments by abiding permanently without parinirvana. By this virtue and the virtues accumulated in the 3 times in samsara and nirvana, and by the inherently existing undefiled virtue, may all sentient beings be established in the unsurpassed state. By the radiant light of unsurpassed compassion from the palace of the body, speech, mind of the victorious ones, may my body, speech, and mind be purified. Thus may it become as your body, speech, and mind. Protectors, as you made offerings and pleased the noble Lama, may I also always please you by making offerings and with the clouds of limitless offerings. From now until attaining enlightenment, I follow in your footsteps without wavering so much as a tip of a hair, in confidence in the liberation of your body, speech, and mind. May I perform limitless bodhisattva deeds. By being renowned in the 3 worlds, may all the sufferings of the predicaments be pacified. May all sentient beings be freed completely from all mental and physical suffering, and the victorious great bliss be attained just by hearing my name and remembering me. May I manifest my body as numerous as the number of sentient beings to be trained. May they take refuge joyfully and be established in the unsurpassed state. May I be able to lead all sentient beings to the extreme state of Buddhahood. Burdened by heavy ignorance, having lost the path, tormented by afflicting emotions, the personage of the Lord of Death, at these times may they remember me spontaneously and instantly find the supreme path. May I become the inexhaustible sphere of the body, speech, mind of the victorious ones of the 3 times, and completely dry the ocean of samsara, thus leading all sentient beings to the unsurpassed state. In all my lives, may I never be separated from the perfect Lama and enjoy the glories of the Dharma. By perfecting the paths and bhumis, may I quickly achieve the rank of Vajradhara. Ah, la 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 ho.
Oh, thanks. Okay, now I can lead the King of the Aspiration prayer in first Tibetan. Sangpo chewe molam dobdagi jowo domje yege ngonsam tu shenge dunyo lorwa dowa ye jawa ganla rabde chaze nuje dena duni sanje nam sanje seje ona shukbada tedara choje yena maluba tamje jawa dage gangbarama Kedang akwa me te jazu nam yangi yin la jazu da gungi jawa gungi yung de rab ju jin de war shikpa dam je da ge do me do dam ba dam wa dam ba dam sin yin nam da ju kwa du jo dam mar me ju da du kwa dam ba ye jawa da da la ne jawa je Nasa damba nanda jeja dan jime bora re ro nyamba dan kuwa jewara bhagwe chogunji jawa dadala ne jawa ji jawa ganam lame jajewa de do jawa dam chela yamo sangbo jala de do dagi jawa gunla chanse jawa ji Du cha cha da de mo wa ge ne lu da nga da de je ye ge ja te ba da ge ji wo ji ji wo de da da je da ge so so ja cha je ja wa gon da san je se ran je nam da lo da me lo da ra wa gun ji san nam kan la ya te da gun ji ji so da ye Kanam jo jun je den do me do jon ju ren bor san je ma ja ni gombo da 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 ge tam je la e ko lo lo na me wa go we go yang en da don kan shen da da la do wo gun lo ben jen de we je ke wa shin ge du ni sho gua ya da ge te mo ra ja so wa Chanze wada jujin shakwa dan jisu yiran gushin so wa Chungze da ji jisakwa tamji da ki chanju ju wo Deve sanje namda juju yin jidin dana gashi juwa ju Mama jo da da ram nyu ba samso chanju rinpara sanje ju Jojo kale shinam chinye ba de do joje yonso do gwarajo Anjo shinwa dungshin jewa da sanje seje rado kanwa jo Jojo samje kanam chinye ba de do ne me de warajo Jowa gunge choge donam ne tambara joje rawa do warajo Jo 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 wa da ne da je je do wa gun de je wa dam ba jo sa ra wa gun de che wa je wa na da do da ne ra de jo wa sha ja wa gun je je so lo ju ro de sang bo jo wa yong so zo je 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 de me jo wa de me yong da ba da do ma nyam je me jo wa ra sha Aye ga da lu da nu jin je dum bum da da mi ye ge nu da jo wa gung ge da ge che dam ba tam je ge do da ge che den do te jian pa ru jen la rab zan de jan ju sum ne nam ya ji man jo te wa gan nam de wa jo wa da ma le yang su chan wa ra sho Le do nyo mo de je le nam le du xin chi den zhou wa nam su yang che tar be mo che me cha kwa she nyen da nang ga do wa me da Shenge Jonda Jonam Chetan Ba Nge Son Dong Nge Rab Do Je Bora Je Ewa Da Lan Do Wa Gun Gun Je Do Wa Dam Je La Ne Pen Bora Je Chan Jo Jo Wa Yang So Do Je Je Sam Je Da Ge Jo Da Dam Bora Jo Sang Bo Jo Wa Da Ne Rab Do Je Ma Wa Ke Wa Gun De Je Bora Je Dāgē chōdā dzōngbā kāñchō bā tē tā tāne tā tōn chōk parā shō lū tā ngā nā tāne sēm jē jāi chō wā tā tā mō lā mā chē tū chē dā lā pēn parā tō wē chōk bā tā sāng bō chō wā rāb tō tōng pā nam tē tā tā yā tā tū chē wā rā shō tē tā tā kē nam yā yē mēn chō Sanje seje korwe gomba nam sum tato dage jawada mawa gewa gundu mejo wa teta laya chowa jachirji jawa namje tambe chunze chunju chowa gundu namache sangwa chowa nambara jawa ya mawa gewa gundu jawaji Sewa damje doyan korwa na sonoma yeshe dane mesenye tabda sheraba dinze nandara da yande kunje mesen dudu du chigdana dunye shinam de shingdur sanje me java sanje nam sanje seje wana shukpala chanchu java chuchen davaraje Tedara malu damje chozo ya chozoma jula tu suma zanyenje Sanje jazu shingam jazu da gewa jazu choje rabdojo Sanje yin la jazu dage ji jawa gunya yin la nam takpa Jawa gunji samba chishin ya sanje son la rabden jokpara Sume shekwe jawa damje da kolo zonum rabdo korvaye Teda kenya sonya mese la loye dobje daja rabdo Mawa gawa damje jokpa ya gyoju chege dajan jokpa je Kanya gewa tu sume sede da geju chashe jene jokpa Tu sum che ba me ye sang ga da da ge ju je la da ge da 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 ge ne ju yo la ju ma ra ju ve nam da ra da je ju ka ya tu sum da ge shen gu ba de do du ju den do ngom ba ra ju te da ra ma le cho nam tam je de ja wa nam je shen ge kwa la ju Ayama junja dendame nam de dorimbo sanja gologo Nyange de warab do sheta do Gombo gunji jundu da chevoy Hane nyove zanjo danam da Gunye goye tekbe tam da da Gandru yonde chewe danam da Gundu chewe chamba da gedo Kanda keve sanam tamnam to chakpo mewa shive yeshe do Sherava tavda tenzi tavda ke chanchu tamnama yanda jovaraji Leje tamna yonsa dache che nyamo tamnama kundan chambaraji Tuje tamnama tame rabchen che sangpo cheve tamne tsakparaji Shingam jazo nambara taje je samje jazo tane nambara jo chunam jazo rabdo tanje je yeshe jazo rabdo kambara je Java jazo nambara taje je monum jazo rabdo tobara je anje jazo rabdo jeje she gewa jazo mejo java Kaya do suma shekwe jawa ye chanchu chewe molama che ranam Sangpo chewe chanchu sanje ne te kun take male tokparaji Jawa gunge seke topo paha gunge mene kundu sanshi cha Kewa deda tsungpa chewe che kewa deda tamche rabdong Luda ngada ye janam da je chuwa nam da shin nam yon da da Sangpo Kewa Chentra Vai Tentra Tajan Teta Sangpa Sho Kwene Kewa Sangpo Chewe Chirin Champe Jine Mola Chewa Je Mawa Kewa Kundu Mejo Vai Teye Chawa Malu Tsokpara Chewa Tane Tseyo Majire Che Yonte Namja Tse Sume Parasho Chewa Tseme Pala Nene Jai Teta Chewa Tamche Tsevaraj Namge Tatu Chewe Che Zambo Samche Mulu Tanya Dishinte Che Tsamle Ta Nyumu Ta Jurwa Ta Ke Mulam Tanya Te Zamu Kaya Joju Shengam Taye Paran Jen Jen De Jawa Nam Lambu Tata Meye Deve Chonam Jai Shenge Junyin Gewa Bu Yungwang Wabe Java De Dune Chanju Joge Jeso Ramoje Benje Zamya Dewa Jeva Ne Sonam Tambe Chodun De Joro Kange Sanjo Molam De Dave Tene Ngenso Tamje Pangparajo Tene Chokwa Ngenpo Pangwa Ye Nawa Taye Tenya Tenyo Teta Nyewa Ramnyen Tewara Jo Mezun Tenya Teta Lekpurawa Kundu Sangpo Tenya Chento Wa Teta Ringpo Medo Tenshin Jo Teme Ngawa Take Tekwa Nam Kange Meche Wange Chewa Da Teye Sangpo Chewa Teche Na Nyuto Male Yangzo Chanwara Ishe Tane Soda Penam Da Rida Ganto Nam Dan Temparajo Tuda Mude Mangpo Teme Do Enje Den Sumpo Gunajo Chanju Shengwa Do Do Danyo Do Sona Samche Benje Do Do De Chanju Sanje Kala Rabdo Go Do Nam Tada Jawa Tamche Do Kaya Sangpo Jewe Molam De Changwa Tane Tandama Lokwa Ye Teye Nambara Memba Sanje Jin Chanju Chola Samye Maje Jambe Chedora Jejen Baba Dan Kundu Sangpo Tenya Teshente Eda Kunji Jesu Talo Je Gewan Teta Tamje Rabdo Tusum Shekwe Jawa Tamje Ji Ngowa Kanlo Chodo Ngokwande Take Gewe Zawan De Gun Jaya Sangpo Choche Rabdo Ngawara Dāne cheva duje jirva na jiva tamche dāne sirsete Ngāsum nāwa tāye te dāne dewa chingi shingde rabdāndo Tarsan nene molam te dājā tamche malu ngāndu jirva sho Te dā malu tāki yāngso kāyen chikten chisi samchen pambaraj Jeve Jingoro Sanshin Kawa De Pemo Tambo Shinton Zeleji Nawa Doye Jeve Ngonsum De Longten Baya Tage Tado Tene Tage Longte Rabdane Tuwa Mambu Chewa Taja Udoji Choji Namso Yai Samche Namla Pemba Mambu Sangpo Chewe Molam Dawa Ye Gewa Jungse Da Ye Je Sawa Tenen Chewe Molam Gewa Na Geche Cheke Tamchen Chongwara Sangpo Chewa Yongso Ngawa Le Sonum Daya Tamba Kanto De Chewe Tonghe Chewa Chingwa Na Oba Mewe Nera Tawa Sho Molam Jevo Dada Choge Do Toyan Chowa Gonla Penchen Che Kando Sangpo Jembe Shonton De Nesan Na Malu Tong Parai Jo Okay. Medo Damba Jamwa Damba Dang Sanya Namda Jugba Dojo Dang Ame Joda Dogwa Damba Ye Jawa Tadang Aya Jo Nazo Damba Namda Tejo Dang Chime Puma Rera Nyamba Dang Kawa Jewara Bhagwe Jogun Je Jawa Tadalane Jawara Jawa Ganam Lame Jaje Wad Do Jawa Dam Jelayama Sangwa Jala Deve Doda Ge Jawa Ganlai Chanje Jawaraj Joja Shetan Demwe Wangene Luda Ngada Deje Geja Ewa Dage Jiwa Jeje Boy Deda Damje Dage Sosarasha Choje Jawa Gonda Sanje Se Ranje Namda Lobda Meloda Jawa Gunje Sonam Kala Ya Dada Gunje Jeso Taera Kanam Jojo Jeden Rameda Janju Rambara Sanje Majanye Kombo Dada Dage Tamje La Ekolo Lana Mewa Kore Yang en dan dun kan she de da la do wa gun la ben chen de we je ke wa shin ge du ni shu gua yang e da ge de mo ra ja ra so wa chang je wa da ju jin sha gua da ji su yi ra gu shen so wa ye ke wa zhong se da ge je sa gua tam je da ge chang ju che ngo wa Deve Sanje Namda Jojo Yin Jidin Dana Gashu Juvaju Kanya Majo Dedaram Nyumba Samso Chancho Rambara Sanje Ju Jojo Kale Shinam Chenyi Ba Deda Jojo Yonso Dabara Ju Sanju Shinwa Dushin Jewa Da Sanje Seje Rado Kanwa Ju Chocho Samche Kanam Chenye Ba De Da Da De Neme De Varajo Jowa Gungi Chugi Tonumane Tumbara Joje Rewan Dowa Sho Chancho Jowa Dane Da Jojin Dowa Gundu Jewa Tamba Jo Jero Gundu Jewa Jewa Na Da Do Dane Rabden Jowa Sho Chawa Gunyan Joso Lok Jiro De Sangbo Jowa Yonso Zoche Che Chudim Jowa Temi Yonda Kwa Tado Manyam Jeme Jowa Sho La Ye Lo Da Nu Jenge Dumbum Da Da Mi Ye Ganam Da Chawa Gungi Da Ge Je Damba Dum Je Ge Do Da Ge Je Den Dejen baru jen la rab zan de jen ju sen ne nam ya je man ju te ba gan ma de wa ju wa da 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 ma le yong se chang wa le da nyam we de je le nam le tu shin je den do wa nam su yang che da ra be mo che me cha gua she nin da nang ga do gua men da Chingi chunda chunam chidam ba nge su tu nge rab tu shiva raji Dewa dalan duwa gungu jin duwa tam che lani pembara Chanju juwa yonzo chin chin sim chin doki chuda dumbaran ju Sangwa juwa tani rab tu che ma wan kewa gundu juwa Dage choda zangba kancho ba de da dane da dun ro kwara sho le da ngana dane sanje jai cheba da da mola chedo Dalo pambana dobe dogwa da sangbo choba rabdo damba nam te da danya da du chewara sho te da dage nam ya yemen jo Sanje seje gorwe ngombo nam sum da do dage jawa da Mawa gewa gundu me juba te da lanya choba jajraji Jawa namjin be chun se je jan ju jawa gundu na wa je Sangbo jawa nambara jawa ya ma wa gewa gundu jawa je Siva tamche tuyan karva na sonama yeshe dane mese nye Tapta sharva dindi nandara da yonten kunje mese dundara ju Tuche tena tunyi shinam de shingdir sanje me java sanje nam Sanje saje una shokwa la chanchu java chuchen tabara Chedara malu tamche chozo yang tazmo jula dosama zanyenje Sanje jazu shingam jazu da gewa jazu chuchen radon Sanje yang la jazu dage ji jawa guya yang la namda kwa Jawa gunji samba chishin ya sanje son la dadun chakvara Tusumi shikwe jawa damche daha gulu tsunam rabdo gurvayi Teda kenya sonya mese la loye dobje dajan rabdo juk Mawa gewa damchen chokwa yang geje jege dajan chokwa je Kaya gewa dusum tete da geje chashe jene chokwa je Tusum shekwa meye senge kan de da geje chela da ge da do de da gene choyo la e jumara juve namdara dobje jo Kaya dosum dangi shingu pa de do du chige den tong bara do Chedara malu chonam tamje de jawa namji shingi kwan la jo Kaya ma jun de do me nam de do temba zangja go lo go Nyang de warab do sheda do Gombo konje chondo do je wo Gane yorwa zanda danam da gane kwaye de kwe do da da Gande yonde chuba tonam da gande jawa chamba da ge do Gande kewe sanam tamnam da chakwa mewa juwe yishe do Yerwa do da dinti do da ge chanchu dana yanda chabara Leje dana yansa da je chen nyamu dana gandun jambara je Leje dana dame raje je sanggo jeve damne tokbara je Chingam jazo nambara da je je samje jazo dane nambara jo Chanam jazo rabdo da je je yeshe jazo rabdo kambara Chewa jazo nambara da je je molum jazo rabdo tokbara je Je jazo rabdo choje je gewa jazo mejo jewar Kaya dozo me shekwe jawa ye chanchu chewe molama chedanam Sangbo chewe chanchu sanje ne tekun take malu tsokbar Jawa gunge sake tobo ba gange mene kundu sanshi cha Kewa deda tsongba chewe chere kewa deda tamche rabdo Leda ngata ye jan namda jen juwa namda shing nama yonda da Awa sangbo kewa jenda ba denda da jan deda tsongba Kane kewa sangbo jewe jen jambe jine molam jewa je Awa kewa gundu me ju ba je jawa malu tsokbara Chuba tane tayo majru je yonde namjan tse some parasho Chuba tseme bala nene jay te ta chuba tamche te paraj Namge tardu chuba che zamba samche malu taya te shinde Chedam Leda Nyamo Tajo Dage Molam Taya Teza Kaya Chochu Shingam Taye Paranjin Jinde Jawa Nam Lambo Lada Meye Deve Chonam Jai Shingi Tunye Gewa Puwawe Kange Ngove Jevande Dune Chanchu Choki Chisora Moje Lenje Zamya Dewa Jeva Ne Sonam Tambe Chodun Tenjo Kange Sanju Molam De Dave Tene Ngenso Tamje Bangparajo Tene Chokwe Ngenpa Pangwa Ye Nawa Taye Tenya Tenyurun Teta Nyewa Ramye Devara Teo Mezun Triya Teta Langparawa Kwanto Sangpo Tenya Chendro Wa Teta Rinpo Medo Taje Temeng Awa Dage Dekwa Nam Kange Meche Wange Chewa Ta Teye Sangpo Chewa Teche Nai Nyurta Male Yonsu Chanwa Ishe Tane Soda Tsenam Ta Rito Kanto Nam Ta Temparajo Teta Mode Mongpo Teme Do Inche Ten Sangpo Kuna Chanwa Kancho Shenwa Chonto Tenyuranto Sumne Sumche Penche Dirto De Chancho Sanje Kolo Rabdo Go Dunam Teta Chewa Tamche Goyo Sombo Chewa Molam De Chawa Tane Tantama Lakwa Ye Teye Nambara Memba Sanje Jin Chancho Chola Sumni Maje Jambe Chentara Chen Pawa Tang Kundu Sangbu Tenya Deshente Teta Kunji Cheso Talo Vajire Kewan Teta Tamche Rabdo Susume Shekwe Jawa Tamche Ji Ngowa Ganglo Chodo Ngwante Take Kewe Zawante Kunja Sangbu Cheche Rabdo Ngawara Tane Chewe Duche Jurwa Na Diwa Tamche Tane Chirte Monsum Nawa Taye Te Tone Dewa Chenge Shingde Rabdo Tersone Ne Molam Te Daja Tamche Malu Wante Jurwa Sho Te Da Malu Take Yanso Ka Enche Te Chese Semchen Pembaraje Jebe Jingurun Sanshin Kawa De Pemo Tambo Shinton Leje Nawa Daye Jebe Gonsum Tu Lungten Paya Take Tatojo Tenne Take Lungten Rabdone Chuwa Mambu Chewa Chajaye Oye Dobji Chochu Namso Ya Samjin Namla Pemba Mangwan Sangpo Chewe Molam Tawa Ye Gewa Chungse Dake Chisakwa Tene Chowe Gewe Molam Nama Kechi Cheke Tamchen Chombaras Sangpo Chewa Yongso Ngapa Le Sonam Taye Tamba Kanto De Chewe Tenge Chowo Chengwa Nama Opa Mewe Nerva Tawa Molom Jewan Da Joge Do Doyon Chowa Kanla Benchen Chen Kwando Sangpo Jembe Shon Chong Ten Nyasane Namalu Tong Parai Sho. Okay, once English.
All right, Lizzie.
The King of Aspiration Prayers, Samantha Padra's Aspiration to Good Actions. Sang Chu Mulam. Homage to Manjushri the Youthful. Hooray! To all the Buddhas, lions of the human race in all directions of the universe through past, present, and future, to every single one of you, I bow in homage. Devotion fills my body, speech, and mind. Through the power of this prayer, aspiring to good actions, all the victorious ones appear vivid here before my mind, and I multiply my body as many times as atoms in the universe, each one bowing in prostration to all the Buddhas. In every atom preside as many Buddhas as there are atoms, and around them all their bodhisattva heirs. So I imagine them filling completely the entire space of reality. Saluting them with an endless ocean of praise, with the sounds of an ocean of different melodies, I sing of the Buddha's noble qualities and praise all those who have gone to perfect bliss. In every Buddha, I make offerings of the loveliest flowers, of beautiful garlands of music and perfumed ointments, the best of parasols, the brightest lamps and finest incense. To every Buddha I make offerings, exquisite garments and the most fragrant scents, powdered incense heaped high as Mount Meru and arranged in perfect symmetry. Then the vast and unsurpassable offerings, inspired by my devotion to all the Buddhas and moved by the power of my faith and good actions, I prostrate and offer to all of you victorious ones. Whatever negative acts I have committed while driven by desire, hatred, and ignorance, with my body, my speech, and also with my mind, before you I confess and purify each and every one. With a heart full of delight, I rejoice at all the merits of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, Pratyeka Buddhas, those in training, and the Arhats beyond training, and every living being throughout the entire universe. You who are like beacons of light shining through the worlds, who pass through the stages of enlightenment to attain Buddhahood, freedom from all attachment, I exhort you, all of you protectors, turn the unsurpassable wheel of Dharma. Joining my palms together, I pray to you who intend to pass into nirvana, remain for aeons as many as the atoms in this world, and bring well-being and happiness to all living beings. Whatever little virtue I've gathered through my homage, through offering, confession, and rejoicing, through exhortation and prayer, all of it I dedicate to the enlightenment of all beings. Let offerings be made to the Buddhas of the past and all who now dwell throughout the 10 directions of this universe. Let all who are yet to come swiftly fulfill their wishes and attain the stages of enlightenment and Buddhahood. Let as many worlds as there are in all the 10 directions transform into realms that are vast and utterly pure, filled with Buddhas who have sat before the mighty Bodhi tree, around them all their Bodhisattva sons and daughters. Let as many sentient beings as there are in all the 10 directions live always and forever in happiness and health. Let all beings meet the Dharma that befits them best, and so may all they hope for be fulfilled. As I practice the training for enlightenment, may I recall all my previous births, and in my successive lives through death and through rebirth, may I always renounce the worldly life. Training in the footsteps of all the victorious Buddhas, may I bring good actions to perfection, and my moral conduct be taintless and pure, never lapsing, always free from fault. In the language of the gods, Nagas, and Yakshas, in the language of demons and of humans too, in however many kinds of speech there may be, I shall proclaim the Dharma in the language of all. Taming my mind and striving in the paramitas, I will never forget the bodhicitta. May all my harmful actions and the obscurations they cause be completely purified, every single one. May I be free from karma, harmful emotions, and the work of negativity, and act for all beings in the world, just like a lotus flower to which mud and water cannot cling, or the sun and moon that course unhindered through the sky. Through the reach and range of the entire universe, I shall pacify completely the suffering of all the lower realms. I shall lead all beings to happiness and work for the ultimate benefit of each and every one. I shall bring enlightened action to perfection, serve beings so as to suit their needs, teach them to accomplish good actions, and continue this throughout all the aeons to come. May I always meet and be accompanied by those whose actions accord with mine, and in body, speech, and mind as well, may our actions and aspirations always be one. May I always meet spiritual friends who long to be of true help to me and who teach me the good actions. Never will I disappoint them. May I always behold the Buddhas here before my eyes, and around them all their Bodhisattva sons and daughters, without ever tiring throughout all the aeons to come. May the offerings I make them be endless and vast. May I maintain the sacred teachings of the Buddhas and cause enlightened action to appear. May I train to perfection in good actions and practice these in every age to come. As I wander through all states of samsaric existence, may I gather inexhaustible merit and wisdom, and so become an inexhaustible treasury of noble qualities. of skill and discernment, samadhi and liberation. In a single atom, may I see as many pure realms as atoms in the universe, and in each realm, Buddhas beyond all imagining, encircled by all their bodhisattva heirs. Along them, may I perform the actions of enlightenment. And so, in each direction, everywhere, even on the tip of a hair, may I see an ocean of Buddhas, all to come in past, present, and future, in an ocean of pure realms. And throughout an ocean of aeons, may I enter into enlightened action in each and every one. Each single word of the Buddha's speech, that voice with its oceans of qualities, bears all the purity of the speech of all the Buddhas, sounds that harmonize with the minds of all living beings. May I always be engaged with the speech of the Buddhas. With all the power of my mind, may I hear and realize the inexhaustible melody of the teachings spoken by all the Buddhas of past, present, and future as they turn the wheels of Dharma. Just as the wisdom of the Buddhas penetrates all future aeons, so may I too know them instantly, and in each fraction of an instant may I know all that will ever be in past, present, and future. In an instant may I behold all those who are the lions of the human race, the Buddhas of past, present, and future. May I always be engaged in the Buddha's way of life and action, through the power of liberation where all is realized like an illusion. On a single atom, may I actually bring about the entire array of pure realms of past, of present, and future, and then enter into those pure Buddha realms in each atom and in each and every direction. When those who illuminate the world still to come gradually attain Buddhahood, turn the wheel of Dharma, and demonstrate the final profound peace of nirvana. May I be always in their presence. Through the power of swift miracles, the power of the vehicle like a doorway, the power of conduct that possesses all virtuous qualities, the power of loving kindness all pervasive, the power of merit that is totally virtuous, the power of wisdom free from attachment, and the powers of knowledge, skillful means, and samadhi, may I perfectly accomplish the powers of enlightenment. May I purify the power of karma, destroy the power of harmful emotions, render negativity utterly powerless, and perfect the power of good actions. I shall purify oceans of realms, liberate oceans of sentient beings, understand oceans of Dharma, realize oceans of wisdom, perfect oceans of actions, fulfill oceans of aspirations, serve oceans of Buddhas, and perform these without ever growing weary through oceans of aeons. All the Buddhas throughout the whole of time attained enlightenment through good actions, and their prayers and aspirations for enlightened actions. May I fulfill them all completely. The eldest of the sons of all the Buddhas is called Samantabhadra, all good, so that I may act with a skill like his. I dedicate fully all these merits. To purify my body, my speech, and my mind as well, to purify my actions and all realms, may I be equal of Samantabhadra in his skill and good dedication. In order to perform the virtue of good actions, I shall act according to Manjushri's prayers of aspiration, and without ever growing weary in all the aeons to come, I shall perfectly fulfill every one of his aims. Let my bodhisattva acts be beyond measure. Let my enlightened qualities be measureless too. Keeping to this immeasurable activity, may I accomplish all the miraculous powers of enlightenment. Sentient beings are as limitless as the boundless expanse of space. So shall my prayers of aspirations for them be as limitless as their karma and harmful emotions. Whoever hears this king of dedication prayers and yearns for supreme enlightenment, who even once arouses faith, will gain true merit, greater still than by offering the victorious Buddhas infinite pure realms in every direction, all ornamented with jewels, or offering them the highest joys of gods and humans, for as many aeons as there are atoms in the realm. As many aeons as there are atoms in those realms. Whoever truly makes this aspiration to good actions will never be again born in the lower realms. They will be free from harmful companions and soon behold the Buddha of boundless light. They will acquire all kinds of benefits and live in happiness. Even in this present life, all will go well. And before long, they will become just like Samantabhadra. All negative acts, even the 5 of immediate retribution, whatever they have committed in the grip of ignorance, soon will be completely purified if they recite this aspiration to good actions. They will possess perfect wisdom, beauty, and excellent signs, be born in a good family and with a radiant appearance. Demons and heretics will never harm them, and all 3 worlds will honor them with offerings. They will go quickly beneath the Bodhi tree, and there they will sit to benefit all sentient beings. Then, awakened into enlightenment, turn the wheel of Dharma and tame Mara with all his hordes. The full result of keeping, teaching, or reading this prayer of aspiration to good actions is known to the Buddhas alone. Have no doubt, supreme enlightenment will be yours. Just as the Bodhisattva Manjushri attained omniscience and Samantabhadra too, all these merits now I dedicate to train and follow in their footsteps. As all the victorious Buddhas of past, present, and future praise dedication as supreme, so now I dedicate all these roots of virtues for all beings to perfect good actions. When it is time for me to die, let all that obscures me fade away, so I look on Amitabha there in person and go at once to his pure land of Sukhavati. In that pure land, may I actualize every single one of these aspirations. May I fulfill them, each and every one, and bring help to beings for as long as the universe remains. Born there in a beautiful lotus flower in that excellent and joyous Buddha realm, may the Buddha Amitabha himself grant me the prophecy foretelling of my enlightenment. Having received the prophecy there with my billions of emanations sent out through the power of my mind, may I bring enormous benefit to sentient beings in all 10 directions. Through whatever small virtues I have gained by reciting this aspiration to good actions, may the virtuous wishes of all beings, prayers, and aspirations all be instantly accomplished. Through the true and the boundless merit attained by dedicating this aspiration to good actions, may all those now drowning in the ocean of suffering reach the supreme realm of Amitabha. May this king of aspirations bring about the supreme aim and benefit of all infinite sentient beings. May they perfect what is described in this holy prayer uttered by Samantabhadra. May the lower realms be entirely empty. By the blessing of the Buddhas who have attained the 3 kayas and the unchanging truth of reality, as well as the unwavering aspirations of the Sangha, may all the aspirations and dedication prayers be fulfilled. Taya Taha Pensadriya Awa Bodhanaya Soha.
Okay, 10-minute break, tea break. Om Radha Sadhu Samaya Manu Bolaya Vendra Sadhu Denu Boy De Membawa Dodo Gaya Membawa So Gaya Membawa Anurada Membawa So Zede Membra Ugam Suzam Tamashriyam Guru Bangolen Torva Dada Gandam Adaraman Bondem Bava Mahasamaya Sadhu. Okay, now the Buddha compassion sadhana. I will look at the short sadhana, short one. Sanjaya Judo Gundula Dadu Guve Jazud Majuran Wasam Janam Sanjaya Sala Varajai Sanjaya Judo Gundula Dadu Guve Jazud Majuran Wasam Janam Sanjaya Sala Varajai.
In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, I take refuge respectfully and continually. All beings, my mothers, I will establish in the position of Buddhahood. Above the crown of the head of myself and all others, on a lotus and moon disk, abides a sublime four-armed divinity, Chenrezig, radiating brilliant rays of light, adorned with silks and jewels, smiling warmly and seated in the Vajra posture upon a moon cushion on a lotus throne. We pray to you, O Chenrezig, Lord of whitest color, unsullied by any faults, with the perfect Buddha Amitabha adorning your crown. You look upon each being with limitless compassion.
Continue page 5.
All phenomena in samsara are impermanent. Alas, for all beings tormented by the effects of their own actions in the steep ocean of inescapable karma, we have great compassion. Bestow your blessing to dry up this vast ocean of misery. Sentient beings are tormented by the results of their ignorant activities. Although they desire happiness, they engage in activities that lead to misery. Alas, for all beings whose methods are so inadequate, we have great compassion. Bestow your blessings to remove all of their obstacles to knowledge and liberation. into the prison whose chains are the obsessive clinging to a self. Beings enter again and again like animals returning to a trap. Alas, for being so caught up in the gloom of ignorance. We have great compassion. Bestow your blessing to completely clear out samsara from its very depths. Beings go from one life to another in the 6 realms of inescapable karma, revolving as if caught in a whirlpool. Alas, for these poor wanderers in samsara, which has no escape. We have great compassion. Bestow your blessing to seal off the doors to birth in the lower realms. The miseries of birth, old age, sickness, and death, no matter how often they see them, beings accept them without becoming alarmed, thus exhausting their lives of endowment and opportunities in distraction and idleness. Bestow your blessing that they may realize impermanence and death. Not comprehending impermanence and the lack of anything truly reliable, beings remain cravingly attached to this world of samsara. For beings who, by their very nature, desire happiness, but spend their lives in unsatisfying pursuits, bestow your blessing that they may turn away from samsara. This inanimate world is impermanent, passing away through destruction by fire or water. The animate world of living beings is impermanent, passing away through separation of body and mind. Even the seasons, summer, winter, fall, and spring, show impermanence. Bestow your blessing that all beings realize the necessity of turning away from this. Last year, this year, the seasons, early and late, day and night, moment after moment, time does not abide. Considering this well, one realizes the steady approach of one's own death. Bestow your blessing to enable resolute and diligent practice.
And Joro and
This life of endowments and opportunities is so very hard to obtain. But alas, beings have nothing to show for it when death's final sickness arrives, before Dhamma has been taken to heart. Bestow your blessing that we may fully realize that there is no time to waste.
Je mo je wo bo jo jin re se jia wo jie lai se dong ma ni ba me hong Om Mani Padme Hum. Do Soi Rui Dui Go Ga Dung Le Ta Do Nye De Ta Ra Jin Ji Lo Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum.
Please, O sublime Lord Chenrezig, victorious master of the very heart of loving kindness, bestow your blessing to immediately release myself and all others from the miseries of existence in the 6 realms.
Om Mani Padme Hum. Do Ji Kya Ma Lo Pa Te Yu Sa La Gu Ba Shu.
By this virtue, may I quickly realize the state of Chenrezig, and may all sentient beings without exception attain the glorious state of Chenrezig.
Okay, now prayer for world peace. Hoi, Domnul meu gânjo tăvăsum, te oară gânge gumbo tinres, te dă dumă guru pe mânjun, suan de sui tu dai și Molama yonzo ando wa jinje lo, ni do ando namo samjora lo wa, chino enjun wa chukbe jujin ge, narma takbe me jo deyam, salo je don na jo enjun bo tsa, sa se sa son lo nye me jo, cha ju me nyum gande jan de sa yu men do enjun shin je ba, Kewara tenlo deve dama zon zamli chunde reze nyudu sheshe zane chunjura che melo meme antoba todak yula shanju sumcha rinpo che ngage jene neze zamzo pintu shambe samdang tenne jang pramli tawu teji peche Sanje Damba Darje Yune Sho Tsasum Jawa Seche Dembe Konde Gewe Zawa Kanchi Jang Taja Lasa Namba Gawe Soda Mumbe Ndewo Juro Je.
The 3 jewels and 3 roots, trustworthy source of refuge, and in particular the Lord of the land of snow, Avalokiteshvara, Chetsandara, and Guru Bhamasambhava, I supplicate you, please follow your previous pledges. Bestow blessings that this aspiration prayer may be fulfilled most perfectly. Due to the degeneration of times, when thoughts and deeds of beings are perverted, and the inner and outer elements have lost their balance, people and cattle are seized by epidemic disease previously unheard of, intruding Rahus, Nagas, powerful demons and dark forces, light, frost, and hail, bad harvest, warfare, and so forth, erratic rainfall, heat, misery and drought in the world, destruction by the elements such as earthquakes and the threat of fire, and in particular barbaric offenses causing harm to the teachings are rampant. May all types of harm and injury around the world be swiftly pacified and overcome. May precious and supreme bodhicitta spontaneously arise in the mind streams of all beings, human and non-human, and may they be free from destructive thoughts and deeds. May all be endowed with the loving mind for one another, and may well-being, glory, and prosperity prevail throughout the world. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and wide and everlast. By the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by any root of virtue existing in samsara and nirvana, by the power of our perfectly pure, highest intention, may the fruition of our supplication and aspiration be attained.
Long life, Tenle londo gejara shabden jo kunjo samje temban tembala ngage wanju jizun jambe tobde ranjen domen denzel cheje nawa gejara shabden jo Wombe chokjura dewa dambala nyingdawa jimbo mane soshe Kete londo gone jenze, lojo bemo jenze ju shobo dedication. Sonam de ye topje se gwa ni, tono ni be tono pamje, Jega na je bonlo bukbai, Sive zolen dovan dovara sho, Chanju semjo rembo ji, Maji banama ji juru, Ji ba nyamba me ba yang, Kone kundu pe vara sho. Sanje kusuma niwe janlo don, Chunyi minjuro dombe janlo, Kende meje andobe jalawa je, Chedara ngwishe molaman dovara sho, Tadai konde taim jeji, Tusumdo sakbadan yuwe, Geve tawandi, Tadai semje damje, Nyurdo lana meba, Yantagba Chanju rambo je, Dovara juro je, Sheja kunze kunje juje, Tende na la wanda wanda gomba, Ranjin peje damba sede, Shedwa tuzuma gombe anzin juro je. By the virtues collected in the
In the three times by myself and all beings in samsara and nirvana, and by the innate root of virtue, may I and all sentient beings quickly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, precious enlightenment. May the teachings of the great Jigungpa, Ratna Shri, who is omniscient, Lord of the Dharma, master of interdependence, continue and increase through study, practice, contemplation, and meditation until the end of samsara. Glorious, holy, venerable, precious, kind, root, and lineage lamas, divine assembly of Yidam deities and assemblies of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, yogins, yoginis, and dakinis dwelling in the 10 directions, please hear our prayer. May the virtues collected in the three times by myself and all sentient beings in samsara and nirvana, and the innate root of virtue not result in the 8 worldly concerns, the 4 causes of samsara, or rebirth as a Shravaka or Pratika Buddha. May all mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me and mine, obstructors who harm, misleading Maras, and the hordes of demons experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and swiftly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. By the power of this vast root of virtue, may I benefit all beings through my body, speech, and mind. May the afflictions of desire, hatred, ignorance, arrogance, and jealousy not arise in my mind. May attachment to fame, reputation, wealth, honor, and concern for this life not arise for even a moment. May my mind stream be moistened by loving kindness, compassion, and bodhicitta. And through that, may I become a spiritual master with good qualities equal to the infinity of space. May I gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra in this very life. May the torment of suffering not arise even at the time of my death. May I not die with negative thoughts. May I not die confused by wrong view. May I not experience an untimely death. May I die joyfully and happily in the great luminosity of the mind as such and the pervading clarity of Dharmata. May I, in any case, gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra at the time of death or in the bardo.
Thank you, everyone. You have a wonderful day. See you at evening.
Thank you, Lama. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Thank you, Lama.
Good,
Thank you, everyone.
Take care.
Thank you, Lizzie.
Take care.